Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. In today's video, we've got a couple things we want to go through. First of all, there's this awesome post about 50 free scrolls. Then also, we have a developer notes that they've gone through, which are some really good questions they've gone into with some really good answers. So I'm really excited to go through that because it looks really promising for the game. So let's get into the video. Okay, so first up we have this Facebook post, which is really nice, and as you can see on it, it's quite simple. You log in between Thursday and Sunday, and you get 50 free hero scrolls. That's pretty sweet. Like, that's a good reward, and I really do like this. I don't know why more games don't do stuff like this, because it's for free-to-play players. It's like they're like, awesome, I like the game more, I'm going to keep playing it. For low spenders, same thing. For whales, they go, sweet, I'm still going to spend. So like giving people really good rewards in games like this, I don't see a downside to it. I don't think it costs you money to give people free stuff. It just makes you look better, and it's really just a good idea. So I'm absolutely pumped they're doing this. So literally, I don't know if there's going to be a level limit. We'll have to see. Could be a really good time to reroll with all the codes going. Maybe I'll make a video about that, because all the codes going on plus 50 free scrolls, there's a lot of goodies. Unfortunately, they made it in the last update that if you've got 100 servers rolled on, you can't re-roll on any more servers. I put an inquiry into them, and they just basically said, start a fresh account with a different email address and you can switch accounts like that. And I was like, come on, guys. So hopefully they do something about that, because that's really sucks. But for anyone who doesn't have 100 servers started, rerolls could be a thing. Anyway, that's that one. Fairly basic, and that's all there is to it. The next one is the developer notes. Now, let me minimize that. There we go. So the developer notes are really, I like it when they take like serious questions and answer them honestly. It's really good. So the first one's a really one that everyone wanted to know. Is the new SNK licensed hero Ukio only obtainable through purchasing him? Straight up, yes. However, due to the feedback we've received from our players, we've decided that going forward, we will no longer be releasing any more pay-to-play only heroes. It's our ambition to improve upon our first game, the Soul Hunters, which was like their first sort of idle RPG type game where they did a lot of collabs and stuff like that. Anyway, they want to improve on that game with AFK Arena, and by releasing pay-to-play heroes, it directly goes against their ambition of making AFK Arena a superior game to its predecessor. In future, we will give priority to partners that allow us to release free-to-play licensed heroes. So when they talk about that, it seems like, okay, so there was a lot of backlash when people realized this guy's only going to be buyable with money. I think that's a bad idea in any game. I don't mind event free-to-play heroes that then you can't obtain later on, as long as they're not overpowered. Like, as long as this guy is not completely busted, it's not going to be the end of the world. They obviously got a lot of feedback, realized they made a big mistake in making him pay to play. However, once it's in a contract, in the end, this is business. And once you put something in the contract, obviously SNK is going, nope, we only buying him. Only buying him, we're not giving him to you people free to play. You guys need to give us money. And that's pretty much how I think it's gone. I reckon they would have gone back. Like, don't quote me. I haven't spoken to anyone about this. This is just my personal thoughts. I reckon they would have got all the feedback, got the backlash, gone, crap, we've got to fix this. Then they went back to them, said, hey guys, any chance we can just let our free-to-play people have it somehow? And they're like, nope. So that's how I reckon it's happened. Anyway, they're stuck. They got their hands tied on this one. They made a mistake. They've owned it. It takes balls to say, listen, we screwed up. This was our vision. We've gone completely against that because we got money hungry, and we won't do it again. So that's pretty good. Let's just don't do it again, and it's all good. I completely get it. It's a business in the end. It's a business. They made a business call. Seemed like a good call at the time. If you lose half your player base because you make bad business calls, I guess it's not. But they've done really well here to clear it up, and I've rambled on about that one for too long, but I just thought it was a really interesting one. Good to see that they are doing it. Things like this, like when they did the skins, the Brutus skin, and they had stats on it, they're really good at receiving feedback and making changes quickly. The Brutus skin came out within 2 days. They'd removed stats off it because everyone was like, don't put stats on skins. Like, that's a no-no. That's how you kill a game. And so really good. that they did that. Okay, that's that one done. I was getting excited about that one. Okay, next one. Don't you think Ukyo is too weak? Their answer, I'll read it out. One of the best parts about playing AFK Arena is creating new lineups and rearranging old lineups. It's always been our goal to introduce new heroes that are both balanced and fun to play. Which, to be honest, with all the new heroes, they've been introducing really nice mechanics and stuff like that to make them actually fun to play with. So props to them for that. If every new hero that we introduced were to be stronger than previous heroes, it would certainly frustrate a lot of players. This one, they're doing a pretty good job of that. Like they're making the new heroes good, like good enough that you really want to get them. But you've still got things like Lucius, Rowan, that are fairly older heroes. A bunch of those guys that are still fantastic and worth building. So I think they're doing a good job in that sense. Especially those players that have invested a lot of time and effort into strengthening the older heroes. Once again, makes sense. Another possible reason why players may feel that Ukyo is too weak could be that they still haven't discovered the optimal formation for which Ukyo is able to show off his true potential in. And I can believe that. I can believe that because we're all just throwing him in. You know, he hasn't. You're throwing him in with like non-maxed out gear. You haven't got the dimensional gear. I know some people have tested him with that. But you know, a lot of us are going, well, this guy's weak. I thought when you read him on paper, he's just going to go in and dominate. But we haven't tested him with maxed out potential, and you know, there is some in that. But I don't know. I'll try and talk to some more endgame players and see if they've done some more testing and find out and let you guys know the optimal formation once we figure it out. So that is that one. Why is there no progress information in the new profile page? This tripped me out when they first did it, and I didn't get why. Basically, they plan to make changes on this one. But we plan to make changes to this one in one of our upcoming updates by re-adding the player campaign progress information as well as hero information back into this page. It makes sense. Wait, if I hide this, I'll show you what we're talking about. We go hide the PC screen, and we hide that one as well. So if we go here, and I want to click on this person here and check what it used to show you their formation and all that stuff. Now it's just got this. I'm not a big fan of that. I'm glad they're changing it back to show like what heroes they use and stuff like that, because that just looks that just looks bland. Is pretty much how it is. So cool that they're changing that back. All right, let's put this back up on the PC screen. Okay. Some players have also stated that they don't really understand the whole concept of the achievement wall, which I don't really get that either. Therefore, we intend to make further optimizations to the new feature. Really good. Once again, they're recognizing problems, taking feedback, and making changes. I really do like it. Are there any plans to add hero XP to the bounty board rewards? I'm just going to paraphrase this one because it doesn't read reading the whole thing out. You can read it if you want. I'll leave this linked in the description anyway. But basically they're saying that hero essence is the main thing endgame players want from the bounty board. If they add experience, it means there's going to be less hero essence, and it's going to be removing from what people want stuff there. But then they do also say at the end, a lot of mid to late game players also have made it clear that they're finding it difficult to get hero XP. Thus we are currently looking into multiple methods of making hero XP more obtainable for these players. So sounds like, no, they're not putting experience into the bounty board, but they're going to look at different ways to get experience, which is nice. Are there any plans to make daily quest rewards more attractive to late game players? This is a big one. Like, the rewards are pretty bland, but thankfully they're doing something about it. So we fully acknowledge that as it stands right now, daily quest rewards are severely lacking. For late game players, we hope to tackle this problem by introducing a new reward system. We're already working on this system, so they're already on it. Hopefully we get it soon, which is designed to give more appropriate rewards based on players' progression in the game. Basically what it is, further we are, the better rewards, which is nice. I like scaling things like that. So sit tight and wait for it in upcoming updates. So sweet, that's good. This final one, you know, I'm all for a little bit of RNG in my life. You know, that's why we play these games, to summon with RNG. Why am I having such bad luck with the new event? So this one, I have seen, like, you do get salty when you're onto like your 30th flip and you still haven't got your big reward. But hey, when you get your big reward on the next island in the third one, you're absolutely pumped and you love the event. So this one's a bit of an emotional roller coaster, and just I just know that anyone who's having bad luck in it is getting salty straight up and whinging. But if they had good luck in the first island and then get bad luck in the second one, they're still gonna whinge. People make more noise when they're upset than when they're happy. So that's pretty much the way this one's gonna work. Basically, they say they recognize that people are frustrated by it, and they give you a couple of different methods that they're gonna look at for going through it. I'm not gonna read right through them, but basically they're talking about maybe having like a bunch more islands with smaller rewards in between, and then there's certain islands where you get bigger rewards, but I feel like you're still going to have that RNG there. I like the idea of this one the way it is, personally. That's just me, where it's like, you know, if you get lucky, you might get 3. If you get unlucky, you might only get 1. See how you go. But those are a long read, and I don't really want to go through them. And then they finish it off by giving us that code that I made the video about earlier today. So that is it for this. Like I said, it was a really good post. They answered some really good questions. I like the one about the Ukio being pay to play, but he will be the last one, so that's really nice. But that's it. Once again, they're doing a pretty good job at listening to player feedback and doing that sort of stuff. So I'm pretty pumped for it. It makes the game look like it's going in the right direction. So that is going to be it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.